All right, boys. Final game of the season. It is Chelsea. We are 7th. We've got an opportunity today. If we can somehow muster a victory, we've got a chance of European football. Man United have broke our hearts as well. In the final few minutes of the last game, I thought Europa League was secure. They broke our hearts. But once again, we are playing really, really well. Let's get into today's video. Smash a like on it. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, like the 27 that are scrolling on the screen, links down below. That'd be much appreciated. Shout out to everybody who has watched the series so far. A Let's Play at this late stage of FM, and the views it's getting is absolutely sensational. So thank you very much. By all means, start putting comments in down below for signings to be looking at for the summer. There's not much in terms of transfers we're going to do. We're going to go big next summer. Hopefully, European football might just attract a few better players. All right, let's get into it. It's the Eagles, the rebuild, a chance of European football. All right, boys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Eagles. As you can see, 56 points. We're 4 behind Leeds. We are 2 ahead of Spurs. 2 ahead of Spurs, but they've got Fulham, who we expect them to beat. There's also Aston Villa, who I believe have got a difficult game. No, it's Aston Villa with the easy game. Tottenham at home to Leeds. So I'm expecting both teams to get wins, so it means that we're probably going to need to get a win. We've got a better head-to-head over Aston Villa. Sorry, better goal difference than Aston Villa. Tottenham, if they win, are going to go beyond us anyway. So it's going to be a case of looking and watching, see how the results progress during the 90 minutes. Now, the form has been good. We've made one little tweak before we start to the tactic. We're playing an F9. I have been playing Almada in there, and he's just struggled a little bit. But I'm liking some of the positions that some of the players are getting in. I just wanted to give Reece Nelson a little bit of game time. So we've played Sahar there. Marega has done okay. But yeah, this area here next season is my main options. Romero, we spoke about the right backs as well. Romero and Tomashik. Romero's come in and done really, really well recently. So I'm quite happy in there. If something comes available, I'll take a look. And then the priority will be 2 strikers. So it means I can play Sahar on this right-hand side. Tonelli, he's obviously in the back. He's signed a new deal as well. And Ilax Mariba, fingers crossed we can get another loan in for him. But performance-wise, once again, we have a little bit of an off spell as we do. What was the last episode? It was the Arsenal game, wasn't it? So there we go. We followed it up with a 1-0 defeat at Wolves. A really disappointing performance because they're quite low in the league table. Didn't offer a great deal. Man City, 1-1. And Lautaro Martinez, 91st minute equaliser to break our hearts. It's happening a lot where we're getting our hearts broken with the late goals. Liverpool absolutely batters us. That's probably, apart from the Huddersfield game, our poorest performance of the season. Bounced back pretty well. 2-1 against Fulham. Good solid away win. And then 3-2 Spurs. Bustos, 83. And then West Ham, 3-2 again when we were up. We pulled it back to 2-2. After being 2-0 down and then concede again. And then the month of April that I spoke about, a really key month in terms of results, and we've done really well. Racked up 4 out of 5 victories. The only draw, a 0-0 against Leicester, which I suppose is no shame there, but racking up 4 out of 5 is pretty impressive. And then the last game, Manchester United, Aaron Ramsey. By the way, apart from Butland, who made a mistake for the second goal, and he made a fantastic save from Ramsey in the last 2 minutes. We absolutely battered them. I think our XG was absolutely nuts. 2.86. We had 19 shots on goal to their 21, but an XG of 2.86 to their 1.9. Absolutely gutted. I'll show you the Ramsey goal as well. Free kick. Butland absolutely just fluffed it. Rudiger was there on the rebound. Came off, I think it then came off Butland again, and then Ramsey tapped it in. So absolutely broken-hearted because those 2 points that we've dropped there would have given us guaranteed Europa League football. So it's going to probably be European Conference League. We can't get in Europa League, but Conference League, I think, for our first. I don't know. Palace fans, let me know. Have Palace been in Europe? They haven't won a major trophy, have they? No, they've not won a major trophy. So I can't see how they would have been in Europe. Let me know down below if I'm completely talking gibberish. Right, let's get into today's game. Chelsea, they're only a few points behind us, actually. They were only 4 points off us. 4 points off us. We're scouting Dele Alli as well. He's on loan. He's on loan at Norwich. I was thinking he would be a brilliant F9 for us next season, potentially. So, yeah, we're keeping our eyes on him. He's on loan from Spurs, so we'll just see. They don't want to sell him or anything, but if they're willing to let him to go out on Norwich, maybe we can get involved in that next summer. Sorry, this summer. Our under-23s as well have won the Premier League Division 2 title. Really impressive. Won it by 3 points. Standout players, we've got a few. Alfie Matthews, 26 goals for the season. And Nico Williams has got 21 for the season, 13 assists, average rating of 7.49. And he is wanted by Chelsea, Fulham, Leeds United, Newcastle, Southampton, Spurs, and then obviously 2 loan deals. But wow, yeah, we need to maybe use him a little bit. I'm thinking of bringing him in next season and using him as a winger, as a backup, especially if we're in Europe, because squad depth is going to be key. Losing Nelson might not be able to get a deal done for him. I don't think I'm going to renew Dan James's loan either. So we'll see. Lots of things to be thinking about once we find out if we're going to be in Europe. If we're not going to be in Europe, then we don't need the squad to be as big, so we can kind of go again pretty much with the players that we've got. So we're going with the same side. Butland, Romero, Ayer, Ademovic, Mitchell, Eze on the left. He's been in good form recently. He is 2 goals, 3 assists, 7.48. Has finally got himself going, which is good. Tonelli, Mariba. Tonelli's average rating has just started to increase a little bit. Only 22 as well. Just turned 22, so the best still to come from him. Nelson on the right, Zaha and Mariga up front. We do need to strengthen in the strikers. It's a given. Unfortunately, 13.25 is getting spent on Matata. Has done okay. He's done okay for us, but I want someone a lot better than him next season. Maybe use Matata as sort of like the backup. Come on, lads. We qualify. We win if we win here. That'll do. We'll have some of that. Right, the final game of the season against Chelsea. I think they've beaten us narrowly both times. I think with late winners as well. Stoppage time winners in the League Cup and in the league. We'll keep our eye on the other results as well and how that affects our position. Right, Ziyech. Ayer steps in. We're breaking. Mariga. Zaha. This is the key with the low block boys. Pace and power on the attack. Nelson. Mariba's there. Into Zaha. It's nice. We're going to score. Oh, we should have scored. It was a brilliant block, to be fair, from whoever that was. It might have been Zuma. Oh, we could have been 1-0 up. Right, Aston Villa have taken the lead. Let's, in this little column here, so you can see. Let's get the latest scores up. Tottenham are still 0-0. Aston Villa are running. So a point. A point at the moment is good enough. Obviously, as soon as Tottenham score, we're moving down. Right, we've made it to 36 minutes. Zuma. Kovacic. Let's get back behind the ball, boys. It's too easy. It's too easy, boys. Mariba steps in. It's a good tackle, but it's gone to Ziyech of all people. We'll take that. We'll take that. Thank you very much. I'm going to go for an encourage. Mitchell struggling with injury. I'm going to say we owe Chelsea. We do owe Chelsea a little bit of revenge. Okay. Romero. Mariba. Tonelli. Into Reece Nelson. This is a chance. He's taken it. He slips it in. It's 1-0. Sandro Tonelli with the assist. Reece Nelson. I would love to make this deal permanent. I don't think we're going to get much money in the transfer window next season, which is going to be a bit of a shame. Tonelli, and we may have to sell before we can buy big, especially if we want to get players like Nelson back. But we're 1-0 up, boys. Tottenham are still drawing. We've just got to be careful with our goal difference with Aston Villa, because they're now rampant. 4-0. We're going to do a change. I think we're going to do a couple of changes, you know. We're going to just take Mariba off because he's struggling a little bit physically. We're going to bring Tufan in and Adara Mola at left back. We're just going to leave the last one, I think. Still got a lot of time to go. Let's do a focus. Kovacic. We'll get that. Ayer, who's wanted by Spurs. Tonelli, we've lost it. That was a terrible ball into Tonelli. Ziyech shoots from distance again. Wide again. We'll take that. What's the score? Tottenham have scored, have they? Tottenham have scored. Yeah, so if we concede here, we're going to be out. There's a corner. Pulisic corner. Zaha's underneath it. Ziyech. Pulisic, off the post, off the... What a save! What a save. And now Mariga's breaking. We're going to have to do a change. Because someone is dying. Who is it? Reece Nelson is dying. Right. Let's go Brobbery on for Nelson and put Sahar up there. Sorry, and put Brobbery up there. I'm not going to go cautious or anything. What a save by Jack Butland. So throw in. There's a fucking highlight, boys. Pulisic. Romero steps in and clears. He's going to come back at us, though. Bakayoko. Zuma. Gabriel Jesus. Don't do this. Aya steps in, but they're winning every second ball. Every spare ball. Hamidemovic. Get there, Mariga. He does. It could be a highlight for us here, boys. Brobbery is in. He's good in his positions. He's had it saved straight at Mendy. I'm going to demand more. I don't think they can give me much more. Romero. Ozan. No. Highlight over. 90 minutes, there's 4 minutes of stoppage. Zuma free kick. Pulisic. Strikes from distance. Butland should get that. He does. Right, we're just going to... More disciplined. We'll regroup instead of just not doing anything. I was going to go long, but then I thought, no, the ball just keep coming back, so even waste a little bit of time playing a little bit of football. Right, looks like this is a highlight. 2 minutes left. Butland goes long. Oh, dear. Even though he's supposed to throw it out to his centre-halves, he saves it. They've been poor in front of goal so far, Chelsea. There we go, boys. Get in. European football is coming to Selhurst Park. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing with that. 1-0. We play so well against some of the big teams. 7th position and only a point off 5th place. Now, it'll be interesting to see what kind of money, if any, we get. Butland, by the way, 14 saves. Absolute hero. I think, boys, if you can get him in one of your saves, he's worth 18.75. I'm pretty... Excuse me. Burping. I'm pretty sure he's not worth 18.75 at the start of the save. We've been given £27 million for our participation. How are our finances looking? Nice little bit of profit. Little bit of profit made last season. Little bit of profit made this season. I don't think we're going to get much in terms of transfer budget, you know. On the downside though, Tonelli. I offered Tonelli a new contract because I made him a promise about playing deep line playmaker, and now we're not doing it. But I thought offer him a new contract and not promised of him playing that. I thought that'd be the end of it, and it isn't. And we've had a bit of a falling out. I tried to be nice. Oh, but never mind. £60 million. £60 million to spend, boys. It looks like we need to change our training facilities, though. Okay, so we got £60 million. Now, squad-wise, where we need to look is, I'm quite happy with the defenders and what we've got. Potentially, if there's anything amazing that comes at left-back. But I am quite happy with Tyrick Mitchell, who's done quite well. And then also his backup, Adara Mola. So probably no. We'll probably stick with them. Stick with some Crystal Palace boys in there. Right back, Lucas Romero. Potentially I may sell on because we can get a little bit of money for him. And once again, it'll depend on what happens elsewhere. I really want to get Mariba back. That's key. And then potentially, you know, we may let someone like Sander Berge go, but then there's European football to contend with next season. Up front, we've got Brobbery, who's just going to be sort of like a backup. Matata, backup. We probably need to potentially bring 2 strikers in. They need to be ready and ready to go for European football. A deal potentially for Reece Nelson, but they're valued at £33 million. So, and the seasons he's had with us over the last sort of like season and a half, Arsenal would be daft not to use him themselves. Dan James we're probably not going to do a deal for. It may mean we can get another loanee from someone in the Premier League, maybe a striker or something. Let me know your thoughts down below. European football is coming to the Palace, so we'll use that. Next week's episode will be the transfer dealings of the summer and our first venture into Europe with Crystal Palace. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed that. 2 seasons in. The rebuild has not been completed, but first stage of a rebuild, European football. Let's go and have some fun in the Europa Conference League, and you never know, a potential of winning the competition. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. See you later.